You know, it struck me some time ago that there's this little word that I bet all of you people love to hear when you were young, when you were growing up. But that most of you have probably learned to loathe, in fact hate, during your years in business. It's true. And that little word happens to be surprise. Kind of nice when you were 5 years old, wasn't it? Maybe it was your birthday, mom and dad came into your room, you got to open presents. But it's not as nice typically, is it? When Monday morning at 6 o'clock you're given a call by one of your colleagues who tells you that there's been this big surprise at one of your offices during the weekend. And you see, I'm afraid that the most reasonable way in which to summarize that response is to talk about a karaoke reaction. Now, why karaoke? Well, I'm pretty sure that most of you are familiar with the concept of a karaoke bar, karaoke club, right? Now, here's the problem. No matter how many beers you drink, and this is more important, in fact, no matter how talented you happen to be when you enter the karaoke bar, merely imitating someone else will never, ever make you truly successful. Let's put it to a test. During the last 5 years, how many of you have ever met a customer or a colleague, that's extended, with your brand, with your logo tattooed as their license? Because if Harley Davidson and a 43-year-old accountants to do it, so can you. You see, success in a world of karaoke capitalism, a world of surprise, is about realizing that it's always better to be a first-rate version of yourself rather than a second-rate copy of someone else. There is a storm blowing out there, trying to control the uncertainties of the surprise society, and you'll go nuts. The best thing that we can hope for today is some sense of security and stability inside ourselves, in our intellectual capital, our psychological capital, and our social capital. A sense of security and stability inside that enables us to be the change that we want to see. And change always starts here with the individual.